morning, Carlsbad. I'm Gabby Nelms, and today we're going to have a great show planned for you today. Good morning. It is April 23rd. Later on, we're going to have a story on Aiden, or not a story. First, we're going to send it over to Aiden Mooney on he's going to do it on a car crash. But first, we're going to have a story on the flower fields. Allison produces this piece.
The Carlsbad flower fields are one of the most famous attractions here in Carlsbad. But when COVID shut everything down, they had to run things differently.
It's tough, it's really tough. It takes a long time to get it to look like that. It takes months, 9 months of work and effort, and then to have to close was pretty heartbreaking, not to mention the loss of revenue that went along with it. It was so devastating for us that what do you do with 40 acres of flowers that you can't sell? And we mowed perfect flowers down to the ground.
With current situations, the tickets can only be purchased online with a time slot limiting the amount of visitors per half hour. But for Fred, no matter the circumstance, the flower fields will always be special.
The flower fields is something so much bigger than you are individually. It's so beautiful, and so many people come here and are so moved by the color and the beauty of the flowers.
Being the general manager, it was only fit to ask Fred what flower was his favorite.
Oh, well, that's a hard question. That's like, what's your favorite child? Every single plant is unique, and so to ask which one's my favorite, I have a favorite though. And my favorite are these types here. Here, I'll pick it, but don't anyone else ever do this. See, it's red on the bottom, and then it's yellow on the top. This is called Flame. That's probably my favorite.
For CHS TV, I'm Allison Sitars alongside Lucy Walker reporting.
Interested in a career in the military? Virtual military visits will be taking place on April 26th through the 30th, every day at 2 p.m. See School Loop for more details.
Summer school Carlsbad sessions are now available for pre-registration. See School Loop for the link to sign up. Seniors, graduation speech audition information can be found on School Loop. The deadline is May 10th.
All sports played in the arena and the field are live streamed. Link can be found on chstv.com. As soccer season is finally in session, Allison is now live to report on soccer updates for Carlsbad High School.
Good morning, Carlsbad. Happy Friday. I'm here with Natalie from Varsity Soccer. Can you tell me a little bit about how your season's been going?
It's been good. We've been going for about a month now. We tied 3 games last week, but we came up with a big win against LCC on Wednesday.
That's awesome. And how are you guys preparing for the future, and when's your next game going to be?
Our next game is tonight at 7 in the stadium. We're playing CCA. We prepared with a nice promo video courtesy of Lexi Wright. You can see it on our Instagram account.
That sounds awesome. And you're a senior on the team, so how grateful are you to have this season this year?
Oh, it's been great. I'm so happy to be out on the field. It's been a long year.
That's awesome. Good luck to you and the team in your game. I'm going to send it back to Taylor.
Thanks, Allison. For our first year forward, Maricosta presentations for graduation seniors are taking place on April 21st to the 28th. See School Loop for the link to register. Would you like to join the Rob Machado Foundation Environmental Youth Council? See School Loop for more information.
Seniors, if you're attending college year as a science or math major, please consider applying for the Lori Peacock Memorial Scholarship. Deadline is April 30th. CSD Student School Board Representative for the 2021-2022 school year is now being accepted. All interested juniors can see School Loop to apply.
Now we have Tosh on the magic window to talk about activities and places open during summer. Tosh, what do you have for us?
What's up, Carlsbad? My name is Tosh Carr, and as summer is around the corner and more people are getting their vaccine, what can we expect our upcoming summer to be like? And will be open? Well, a lot of tourist destinations will be open, one of the most notable being the Caribbeans. Let's say you're hoping to go to maybe Jamaica or Puerto Rico. All you have to do is really just show a negative COVID test at least 3 days prior to your departure. Those who like going to theme parks will also be pleased to hear that a lot of amusement parks are opening. For example, Legoland and Universal Studios are now open. Those that live in California do not actually need to be vaccinated prior to your visit to Legoland. Those out of state, however, will need to show proof that they have been vaccinated before going to the theme park. People who are planning to go to summer camps during the summer of 2021 will also be excited to hear that it doesn't sound like a lot of those are canceled either. And as of March 11th, it has been stated that anyone in red tier or below will be able to host summer camps and sleepaway camps throughout the next summer. COVID regulations have not actually been stated yet, and at this point, it does sound like it's up to the camp and how they want to adapt to COVID. As things keep on opening, it seems like we might have a lot more to do this summer than we thought. However, this could all change, seeing that the school year still has a bit more time before it's over, and there's still a bit more time before the summer break starts. Taylor, back to you.
Thank you, Tosh. If you want an overview on local community colleges in San Diego, see the flyer on School Loop for the signups.
Tuesday in the late afternoon, there was a bad car crash that took place in the Carlsbad village. To take a break from the announcements, we're going to send it live to Aiden Mooney at the scene. Aiden, what do you have for us?
Good morning, Carlsbad. Now, I'm standing at the scene of the car accident that happened about 2 nights ago at 5:19 p.m. A guy came rolling through Palomar Airport Road, right through here. He came through here at about 20-30 miles an hour. He came stumbling through here, went through this guardrail, and you can see the debris that's all over the place. There's pieces of wood flying everywhere. But he came through here, crashed through that fence right over there. They put it back up, obviously. And you see that high point on the cliff? He launched off of that, and that's what caused him to fall about 150 feet down the cliff, launching, and he fell in the water. Now, what's amazing is that he is okay. He was in a Subaru SUV. He is okay. He is in the hospital with minor injuries, as the paramedics said on NBC7 News. They did an article about it. And but yeah, you could see the tracks. You could see the scene. The guardrail's completely bent. Like, this is thick 1/4 inch steel, you know, and it's completely bent from this SUV that came crashing through here. Now, come check it out, Carlsbad. It's quite a scene, but that just goes to show that you got to be safe when you're driving. Things can happen in a millisecond, but yeah, stay safe out there, and I'll go ahead and send it back to Gabby and Taylor at the desk.
Thank you, Aiden, and I'm sorry that happened. It's kind of a bummer, but we got to be grateful for every moment we have here.
All right, have a good weekend, Lancers. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching today's live broadcast. Remember, you can follow us on social media and watch replays at chstv.com. Thanks again, and see you next time.